Guess what? This government, who's been at times quite woke or not being able to stand up to the liberal left, have done something anti-woke, something actually conservative. Well, Catherine Bill-Balsing, who's been one of the strongest characters that we have in British academia, who's also a small c conservative, has now been appointed as the head of Social Mobility Commission in Britain. Well, having said that, firstly, I'm not really into these quangos and commissions and weird stuff that we have, but at least let's make sure we don't really have woke people running it. So Catherine is now the head of social mobility, but on top of that, we have more good news because she's now in addition to the others. We've got Faulkner, Goodhart and Butcher who've joined the Human Rights Commission. We've got Lord Walton, who's now for the Office for Students. D'Souza is now a Children's Commissioner. Now Rachel D'Souza is also another character who's quite actually strong and quite conservative. And they got rid of all the woke people and all the liberal left people, and they're appointed the right type of, well, conservatives, essentially. This is good because, firstly, Catherine recently also tweeted about this woke situation. She said that it is always acceptable in our woke culture of 2021 to mercilessly attack black conservatives, and they have betrayed their leftist masters by daring to think for themselves when they should be grateful. Yeah. So she's absolutely amazing. And this is a situation where the woke side and the civil servants are kicking off. You still have government departments run by woke people, run by, let's just say, there are two factions. You've got the liberal leftists who are quite urban, metropolitan, you have Hackneys and all those guys. Then you've got the Marxists, different types. They're all in charge. They're not doing well, but at the same time, they are giving out lectures now, the hard left, government departments, the people in charge, the civil servants, giving out lectures to people who work there and the politicians. And it's quite embarrassing. It's very woke, very politically correct, very progressive. Boris Johnson, if you really want to be seen as anti-woke, do something about that. If you really want to be seen as a conservative, and right now we have our doubts, then do something about this. Otherwise, it's not enough. Of course, having Liz Truss as Foreign Secretary, good start. Having Catherine as the head of social mobility, great. D'Souza, Wharton, all these other guys, brilliant. It's not enough. Let's do more. Let's make sure that we know who we voted for. Who's the Prime Minister? Are you running the country from number 10 Downing Street, or is it somebody else? So, well, time will tell, especially if you have some sort of winter elections coming up. Well, on the main channel, mytc.co.uk, we're going to have a special guest tonight, Richard Tice, who's the leader of Reform UK. So if you want to obviously hear a discussion on actual conservatism and some sort of alternative solution, Richard Tice and his party are trying to provide that alternative. But at the same time, let's ask for ourselves, is it right to completely abandon the Tory party? Should we vote for an alternative party? Or should we hope that someone could infiltrate the Tories and make the Tories conservative again and maybe Thatcherite?